Alright, I was for Mama Kwaba by the Punch TV, so much say, and then the first time I did channel, yeah. And so subscribe with the Amaya like and one share. We so be your adventure, our comment section, how a day Amaya. I was for some minimum can say, air story be at 20 time, feeding in switch, say, air trendy and gentle. It was for my income home, now I'm pushing video and from Ryan by a day moon shrimuna ever prim.
Report earlier today. But now, the National Democratic Congress, as I said earlier, has reached an agreement with the Ghana Police Service over their planned demonstration that is scheduled for September 17, 2024. Today, they were at the police, I think, headquarters for such negotiations. Fifi Kwete is the General Secretary of the National Democratic Congress. Let's listen to him.
Had a very good meeting with the regional police bosses, and the agreement is that we are going to proceed with our demonstration on the 17th of this month. That's next Tuesday, and it's going to happen not just in Greater Accra but in all the other regions of the country at the same time. We wanted to have a confirmation about the endpoint. In terms of the routes, we had an agreement that we're going to start from the Kwame Nkrumah Circle, proceed through to Farisco, continue through to TUC, continue through the ministries and come all the way to Parliament, and then end up in front of the premises of the Electoral Commission. We wanted to have the exact location. That's why we came with the police to come and see exactly where it is we wanted to have the termination point, and we've been able to agree on that as well. Generally, in terms of the importance of this demonstration, is to say that it is something that is beyond the NDC. It's a critical election ahead of Ghana. It is in everybody's interest to ensure that especially the register that's going to be in the center of this whole election is credible. It's one that everybody can have absolute confidence in. We've had clear instances to say that there are issues, and we are pressing for forensic audit to be done, and that actually is the reason why we want to embark on this demonstration. Like the NCO just rightly said, if there's really nothing to hide, then there should really be no problem at all. You should be able to open your door and say, listen, come and check and be certain that there's nothing, in order for the whole country to proceed knowing that everything is okay. So generally that's what it is. We are asking the whole of the country to join this demonstration. It's critical for our peace, it's critical for our the very safety of our elections, to ensure that this country is able to go to election and come out.
Secretary of the National Democratic Congress in person of Honorable Fifi Kwete. I've been joined in the studio by Bernard Odro Techi, popularly known as BOT. He's a chartered economist and a member of the National Democratic Congress. BOT, thank you so much for joining us tonight. It's been a while.
Thanks for having me here. Let me say congratulations to my brother, lawyer, for getting the note to be a running mate for Movement for Change. There is an indication that the young people can play a role in the bigger political landscape. In as much as he is not in my party, I must acknowledge that at his age and for him to be recognized by merits, there is not like his father was one Dankwa or Dombo or Buzia. No. There is somebody who has worked his way out through broadcast journalism, activism, advocacy. And I watched Alan, filing today. And the premises with which he used to choose him as a running mate. I want to urge him not to disappoint the young people of this country. There are many young people who got a chance to serve in some portfolio, and they became the element why young people will not do politics. Kwame's nomination to be running mate should rather serve as a turning point for young people of Ghana to say that because of him, I would love to do politics. I wish him the best of luck. I wish him to be part of, still work around and vote for John Dramani Mahama. We're not going to go runoff, it will be one touch. Whilst I wish him the best, though, to be a shining star for the young people, he shouldn't forget that they are going to play a key role when the NDC comes to power.
You've been here on countless occasions. Have you had any personal encounter with lawyer Kwame Osudanso?
I appeared once on his show, but then it was hosted by a different person. But I've monitored him on several media platforms. For me, good is good, bad is bad. It doesn't matter whether he isn't in my party.
Right.
One, there's a virtue recognizes. Gold is gold, no matter where you put it. It's rather he should have rather transitioned to join me under the umbrella. Today is a rainy season. It's raining all over. Everybody wants the umbrella.
Right.
Why will Kwame choose to go under the butterfly that I can die within 3 months? That's my only bone of contention. Right. My only contention with Kwame is the butterfly has a short lifespan, but the umbrella, whether rain or shine, the umbrella. So after the victory of John Dramani on the NDC, he must come back home. Kwame needs to be part of the umbrella family. So I haven't had a personal touch with him, but for him as a young person, he resonates what we NDC represent. Because we are thinking of creating youth development ministry to cater for the interest. And don't forget that we are the only party that had launched the youth manifesto called the Pledge. So Kwame nomination to be the running mate is in sync with what we the NDC believe in. I wish him the best, devoid of NDC and PP staff, is represent the interest of young people. Like today, you know, the Ghana Bar Association elected the first female president, one Madam Gate. It's going to happen 7 December. Ghanaians will elect the first female vice president. So it's going to repeat itself. Ghana Bar Association elected first female president, and everybody is happy. In similar vein, on 7 December, Ghanaians will elect the first female vice president, in the name of Professor Jinano Poko-Agyemang. But I wish Kwame the best of luck.
Right. You all claim, especially the National Democratic Congress and the New Patriotic Party, you all claim that you think about the youth. You have incorporated, you know, policies that are tilting towards the youth in your manifestos. However, none of you saw the need to appoint any young person into the high office of vice presidential candidate. Rather, the NDC has decided to go in for somebody who is close to 80 years. The MPP has also gone in for Napo. Napo, I'm sure, is more than 50 years and all of that. Don't you think that Alan has done what none of the political parties, especially the leading political parties, have been able to do?
I think that if you look at it from that symbolic element of nominating a running mate to be a young person, you may get it wrong. Kwame Nkrumah said that youth is a state of mind. So you can have a 30-year-old person who think in the 80s. Same vein, you can have an 80-year-old person who think in the ages of the 30s. But you see, the NDC had a choice to appoint people on 3 criteria. You could have appointed a young person, a female, or a person with disability. Talk about the specialized interest groups. But we chose to rather appoint a female. So don't forget that as much as we in the NDC never met the criterion of selecting averagely a relatively young person, we cater for a certain special grouping called women in the country. But for the very first time within the 2 major political parties, NDC and MPP, we, the NDC, appointed the first female running mate. TV.